welcome to the first reading vlog, my first video of 2023. This is just going to be a simple mood reading vlog. For one, I've been reading kind of slow recently. Like, I've been reading Powerless for like almost 2 weeks now, and that is literally just because fantasy just takes more brain power for me. Any type of fantasy, I really just want to actually enjoy every single word that I'm reading. But let's be honest, sometimes, majority of the time, I am a reader that just skims. Like, I can skim read and still know everything that's happening in the book. Mainly skim reading paragraphs that's just like, I could tell there's a bunch of detail. But this, if I skim read, I'm gonna not know what's happening. I'm currently on page 200. Hopefully I can finish reading this book today. Not today, in this vlog. I have a bunch of other books that I actually really want to read. Today is currently January 1st, the first day of 2024. I'm gonna go out for lunch right now, and then I'll get some reading done later on today. I told myself for the new year, and just like in general, really read for 30 minutes a day, because last year I did read every day, but like on days where I didn't want to read, I would read for like 5 minutes, and that's just like, I need to hold myself accountable. I'm really enjoying this book. Even though I'm reading this book really slow, I am really enjoying it. It's just like, it's so intriguing to want to know what is gonna happen, because I don't have the dust jacket on it obviously, but if you don't know what this book is about, Kai and Peyton, they live in a world where there are the ordinaries and then there are the elites. Elites have these like special powers, and the ordinaries are ordinary people, and then like a select few of elites go through these trials, game of survival type thing, like Hunger Games, I guess. Kai is like up there, like he is a prince basically. Peyton is a ordinary person. They run into each other because Peyton like is saving Kai from some sort of fight that was happening. They start talking, he's like very intrigued by her. An elite finds you and you are an ordinary, you literally just die. She had to pretend that she is an elite, and then like a couple days later she gets notified that she is going to be part of the trial that is happening that year. So she has to go through trials without having any powers while everybody else has, and he still doesn't know. You know, there's tension between them. Also, I need to show you guys, I got a new bookshelf. I have this one, my like original one, and then I got another one. Obviously it's pretty empty, I need to get more books, but I put my girl Lauren Asher here. I put the Natural series, and then these are my TBR, also including that one, Wildfire by Hannah Grace, but I put it there with like the series because I thought it looked cute how it was like blue and pink. And then I put all of my 5-star reads on the top. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready now, and then I will see you guys when I'm reading. Oh my G. Okay, it's a little later. Oh my god. Still reading Powerless. I know this is a mood reading vlog. Right now I'm in the mood to finish this book before I can read like anything, even though I might be in the mood to read like a thriller or something, but I'm like determined to finish this book because I've been reading it for so long. If I read a book for longer than a week and a half, I'm like over it. But I've been reading this book for quite a bit now. Every time when I pick it up, I'm still intrigued and everything, because it's like I want to get to the part where he finds out that she's not an elite, if that happens in this book. But I'm at the part, this is like not a spoiler or anything, but it's like he always calls her Gray. He never really says Peyton either, and he called her Pay after calling her Gray for like ever since they met. And she says, I'm smiling up at him now, grinning like an idiot. I can't stop. Delusional. I'm completely and undeniably delusional. I'm gonna say this quote, but I'm gonna skip like a little part of it because it'll spoil. He says, remind me to make you smile like that again, and I have all the time in the world to memorize it. Can I die? Can I literally die? Am I the only one that once I start a new chapter, I have to see how long it is until the next chapter, just so I can like mentally prepare myself? Ah! Oh my god! There's that look again. It's like she's seeing straight through many masks, tearing down my walls, stripping me bare with nothing but her gaze. I hate it. I love it. I feel free. I feel trapped. The thought that a single pair of blue eyes can leave me so vulnerable and so exposed is alarming. Gotta get to my annotations. What the hell, girl? Beautiful. I'm going to continue reading. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys like reading vlogs where it's mainly talking and then I don't really show clips of me reading the book and putting like music in the background. It breaks up the video better to like, you know, like talking and background music and whatnot and showing me reading. Ultimately, I feel like nobody really cares about that. I feel like people would rather watch somebody talking about the book than like them reading it. Let me know. I'm gonna try to do less of like the background music in this video. Let me know. I know what I prefer in reading vlogs when I watch them, so yeah. Okay, ta-ta. Oh my god! I literally should have kept recording. Oh my god, I gotta like reread. Hold on. Oh my god. Who did this to you? Collect yourself, girl. This man is not real. I need to just like get a grip or something because oh my god. Girl, all I know is that I have this urge to protect her, be with her, tease her, touch her. I asked, who the hell did this to you? Okay, good morning everybody. It is the next day and I've been up for a few hours now. I also posted on my community tab, which I never post on. This was my first post and I wanted to see like how long of reading vlogs that you guys prefer to watch, because I know I asked in this video like if you guys like more talking or not talking in reading vlogs. So you can answer that in the comments, but I'll eventually make another poll just to get more of an idea. But yeah, I posted to see how long of reading vlogs you guys like. I only posted it an hour ago and so far most of you guys like 20 to 30 minute reading vlogs. That like is perfect for like when I want to talk. Normally I do 10 to 15 minute vlogs and I cut down a lot of stuff that I'm saying because I feel like I always just go on a tangent. We're gonna try that here and try to do a longer reading vlog. So still reading Powerless. I woke up this morning and just started reading it. I fell asleep reading it last night. I'm on chapter 30. I'm confused as to maybe like I skipped this part and like really didn't pay attention to it, but like why does he want to dance so bad? She doesn't, but she wants to get to know him, but in order for him to open up he wants to dance with her. Like, okay girl. But I was like loving the part where he was like helping her and he was like, just distract your mind, think of how much you hate my dimples. I'm on page 259. Either I'll try to like get a good chunk of reading this today and then I can finish it either today or tomorrow, but I think I am going out today for a few hours to watch the new movie Anyone But You, that Sydney Sweeney girl. Yeah, I'm gonna get some reading done. The intensity in his gaze makes me swallow, but I don't look away. I don't want to look away. He runs his thumb over my knuckles, the action so soothing, so gentle. How are you feeling? He says. And don't bother saying that you're fine because we both know that's a lie. She says, I feel like I'm owing you a thank you. I would have died today if it weren't for you saving me. And he says, and I'll save your life again and again, aimlessly hoping you will allow me to stay in it. Bars. I love this man. Okay, so it's a little later, or not really, it's like an hour later. I only read like one chapter of Powerless. I'm in the mood to read a mystery thriller. I'm reading right now Never Lie by Frida McFadden. This couple goes into this house that they want to buy or something like that. A psychiatrist or something used to live there. She died. Nobody knows what happened. The couple like stumbles upon her tapes and recordings of her appointments that she had with her clients and stuff. Oh no, my Kindle's gonna die. So that's kind of the premise, and it's like they kind of find out more about the psychiatrist. I've just been reading that a little bit here and there along with Powerless, but I'm not like that far in. Yeah, I'm on chapter 3, so I already like got the goosebumps of it, but I'm gonna read for a little bit and then I'm gonna leave soon. I do want to read Powerless right now too. I think I need to read something that's just a little different from that and a little spooky. I also want to do another 24-hour reading challenge before I go back to school. I literally failed the last time and I was so mad about it. I'm gonna read right now. Okay, I know this is like a reading vlog, but I just watched Anyone But You. It was so good. It was so good. I watched it with my friend and we were talking about how like it was a pretty fast movie where it felt like they needed more of a connection, but it was still such a fun movie regardless. Like I had such a good time watching it and I love Glenn. I think that's the main guy character's real name. I just needed to mention that because I don't like fake dating in books and I don't think I've ever watched a fake dating movie before that I know of. I know there's a bunch of fake dating type of books, but I need one from that movie. I'm home now, so I'm gonna like settle in for a little bit, and then it's raining right now and for some reason the rain just feels like perfect weather to read Powerless because it's like fantasy and it feels just like so dark. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do.
this is all about. Lights, please.
Hey guys, so I just got home. It's Wednesday morning. I just got back from a dentist appointment. I think it's like 11 right now. Sorry if you can hear the heater on. This morning I read Never Lie on my Kindle, and then like I was reading it while I was waiting at the dentist. This coffee is so good. I cannot tell you what's going on with me and hot coffee right now, but I digress. I'm in the mood to continue reading Never Lie right now. I'm not really in the mood to be reading Powerless, but maybe I will later. I didn't read too much last night after I talked to you guys. I think typically just because, okay, I'm gonna get all snug in bed and then I'm gonna read Powerless, but then Powerless is like, it's a hardback book, so it's harder for me to like, I want to lay down and read. Typically like I'll read 2 to 3 books at a time, but I think just because I've been reading Powerless for quite a bit now, I want to like get that done. So we'll see. Honestly, right now I'm just going to drink my coffee and like watch some YouTube, and then I'm gonna get to reading and then I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, if you guys have been watching my channel for a bit, you guys know that I talk about how hesitant I've been to start reading Magnolia Parks, and I know some people are very excited for me to read this and everything. I'm not, and for just like a slight moment I was in the mood to start reading this. I told myself in a couple videos back that whenever I have the urge to read the book, I'm gonna just pick it up, pick up the camera, start recording, and have a fully dedicated reading vlog to reading Magnolia Park, full spoilers and everything. So as soon as that urge came about, I picked up the camera, put in a different SD card, and started filming. And then once I finished saying the intro and was about to read, the urge of wanting to read this book went away. If you don't know, this is literally the most toxic romance book that I know of. It's not gonna happen right now. I thought I was ready, but I'm not. I know a lot of people aren't hesitant to read this, but just for me personally, it doesn't seem right to read. I don't want to read about all this toxic stuff that happens, and I don't think anybody can really convince me. I really just have to convince myself. So we're gonna put this back on the shelf because it's just not gonna happen right now. Still reading Powerless. I'm on chapter 33. I think tomorrow morning I want to go to a coffee shop and just get a bunch of reading done. So maybe I'll do that because I kind of need like a change of scenery, you know what I mean? So Powerless right now, and then I'm listening to a playlist on Spotify that's like reading fantasy, no vocals. I'm kind of like at the part where Peyton's kind of doing like a little mission on the side, little side quest, but I liked the line where somebody says the strongest weapon a woman has at her disposal is that she is often underestimated. Okay, feminism. So far this book is not like giving me 5-star feeling, and I'm not sure if that's just because like it's been taking me much longer to read than any other book that I've ever read. This chapter is also really long. I'm kind of scared for like the part when Kai finds out that she's not an elite and like how that interaction's gonna go, but I don't know if that's gonna happen in this book because I have no idea what the second book is going to be about. If like she still pulls it off when she doesn't tell him. I don't want to read the synopsis of the second book just in case it spoils this. See, like that chapter was actually really long, but it didn't feel long. I don't know, something about the writing and just like the pace of Lauren Roberts' writing. Like I see how long the chapter is, but it always just goes by so fast. Thank you. Thank you. It is currently 11:46 in the morning. At night. I'm reading Never Lie right now because I wanted to like fully lay down, so I'm reading it on my phone. I'm on chapter 14. It's interesting. Trisha, the main female character, she's more skeptical of what's going on in the house than her husband Ethan. Like he's not afraid at all, and like when she has her fears and stuff of things that are happening, kind of making her feel stupid for all of it. So at the part where she's kind of like listening to the second tape, there's like some like hints and like clues of things that are happening. You hear from one chapter and then you hear it again in the next, so you're kind of like trying to connect the dots. Things are like aligning in that way, but like also not. Like I'm trying to figure out how they align, you know what I mean? Because some of it seems like so obvious but also not. Like I don't know what could happen. I don't have enough evidence
ways to go about this. What if it's like schizophrenia? That's what I like feel like. I feel like somebody is like not really living their life right now. Or I could be reading somebody's point of view, but actually it's somebody else's. Like those type of twists really just get me going. This seems so obvious, but I don't know if it's true because of how obvious it is. If you've read this book, continue watching, but if you haven't read it and you don't want spoilers, skip to this timestamp because I need to express it. She just listened to a tape that is initialed EJ. E being initial of the first name of the patient and J being the last name initial of the patient of the psychiatrist's client. E is also the first letter of Ethan's name, Trisha's husband. It said that his parents died in like an accident of some sort, but Trisha doesn't really know. I think it mentioned something of another patient was in an accident with like her friends and her husband. So I'm kind of confused because Trisha just said the voice in the tape sounds familiar. Like, if you're gonna say that, Frida McFadden, like, that's so obvious that this is literally Ethan. And if I'm right about that, I'm gonna be really mad. Back from the spoilers. Sorry. We're gonna read.
They were so afraid, and the angel said unto them, Fear not.
I'm gonna stop reading. I'm on chapter 15. Read one chapter. I'm scared. My battery's flashing anyways. I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow because WTF.
Hey guys, so it is the next day. It's 12:30 right now. I'm about to go to this coffee shop. I'm not gonna get coffee because I had coffee this morning and I told myself no coffee after 1 p.m. because it just feels wrong, you know what I mean? And then soon enough it'll go to 12 p.m. but maybe I'll just get like a smoothie or something. I don't know. And then I'm gonna go hang out with my friend for a couple hours. But this morning I was reading Never Lie. I'm like on chapter 20 something right now. I want to finish it like right now so that I can just focus on Powerless, but we'll see. I didn't bring my headphones, so that's okay though. And then I think I'm gonna like journal a little bit too until my friend's ready to go, and then I'll go. I'm filming another vlog at the same time as this, so that's what's going on. I'm in the mood to read Never Lie, so I think I'm gonna do that and read that for a little bit, and maybe like every couple chapters switch to Powerless. Let's go. Hey guys, so it is Friday. This was the last day that I was going to film for this video. I didn't read anything today, and that's just what I was in the mood for, not reading. But like with the way I'm planning my videos and stuff, I don't want things to get repetitive with the books that I'm reading. I'm not trying to make it like I want to enjoy reading it. I don't want to make it feel like a chore. But like it's coming to the point where I've been reading the same books for a really long time. Like the same 2 damn books. I haven't finished a single book in this video, which I'm not gonna beat myself up for because it was a mood reading vlog, and there are like times when I'm not going to finish a book in a week. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna clean up my room, take off my makeup, take a shower, wind down because I was out all day today, which you guys will see in a future vlog. And then I'm going to read. I think I'm in the mood to read Never Lie. I'm gonna see how long it says I have left in the book, because you know, like when you know, okay, it says I have 2 hours. I could dead ass finish that like tonight, but I get scared so easily, so we'll see. If anything, I'll finish it tomorrow morning too. I just have to go ham and just finish it because it's one of those books, it's like you want to know what happens next thing. Maybe I'll start filming a 24-hour reading challenge because I put a poll on my community tab and people said they wanted that first, and my battery's flashing. So, but I also need to edit this video too, so. And I know this video is really long too, but you guys asked for it, so. Hey guys, sorry if you could hear my mom on the phone in the background. I'll talk a little louder. Just finished Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I know last night I said I was just gonna binge it for the rest of the night, but I ended up on the phone. I finished it this morning. Okay, so the plot twist, I did verbally gasp and was shocked about it, but I felt like, not that it fell flat, but something about it was just like, it wasn't that surprising, but it was a good twist for the story. Because it's like, obviously going into a mystery thriller, you're gonna expect some plot twists. So I was like waiting for one to happen, having trust issues with every single character. I wasn't a big fan of the ending. The last few chapters, it felt kind of rushed and everything. I don't know how to explain it. Like once you find everything out and then like it plays the rest of the story out, it kind of just, it was rushed for me. This is my second Frida McFadden book. Actually, this is my third. One of the other ones that I read was a novella and it was like 50 pages, so I don't really have an opinion on that one. I read The Locked Door and then I read Never Lie, so I wasn't a big fan of The Locked Door. I liked this one better though, so and I've been wanting to read it for a while, so I think right now my rating for it is like a 3.5 star. That's just kind of where I'm lying with that, but I'm going to end the video here. I finished one book in this video and that is okay. I'm not gonna make reading a chore or anything. Yeah, I am trying to read every day. Some days it's more than others. So yeah, I need to finish Powerless. Definitely. I want to finish it like before I start filming another reading vlog. I don't want you guys to see back-to-back videos of me reading the same book because it gets repetitive, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that, and I hopefully will see you guys in the next one. Bye!